wasn't able to download it and do a talk over with your actual videos and just slowing them down. We've talked back and forth on email a few times, so we got a good handle of what's going on. You understand what my assessments were so far, but I just want to demonstrate them now here in person so that we can kind of get a good understanding of what's going on. The first thing that I noticed in your setup is that you have a tendency to get your head down and your chest down a little more. I'd like to see you get your chest up a little bit more. Now you can bend more from the waist if you need to, so that your eyes still get a good perception of the ball. Or you can get your head up and you can just let your neck relax into the position where your eyes feel like you have a good look at the ball. Ideally though, we want to get you feeling like you're a lot taller. If you were to stand tall, push your hips back so your legs go straight, nice comfortable action, and then bend your knees. That's as tall as I want you to be at address, instead of feeling like you're down here. The more down you are with your chest and your head at address and in the backswing, the more down you're going to keep it through the ball. And one of the things we notice is that you actually need to be getting up through the ball more. You stay down actually too much. It makes it hard for you to post on your left leg, and we see buckling in that left leg after you move through impact. So I'd like to see your posture improve a little more. And again, the basic drill, you can even do this at home. Just get a club, put it in your hip joints, push it back till your legs are comfortably straight, let your knees bend, take the club in your hand, grip it, and just let your arms fall. That's going to put you in a more upright posture with your chest, instead of feeling your shoulders and everything, feeling like they're more down and on top of the ball. You're just going to feel a little bit taller at address. Okay, the next thing we notice is that you have a lot of lateral movement in your golf swing. In your own opinion, you felt this is making it very difficult for you to get the club back to the ball consistently. So we definitely see this, drifting off the ball, loading into the right side, shifting back to the left, and then trying to move through, with a lateral motion. For you as well, again, you've had two hip replacements and knee issues and stuff. The more that lateral motion you make, the harder it is for you to post up on your left leg, as you keep moving, because you have all this lateral energy that wants to keep going. So instead of posting, you get up on the leg a little, and then it buckles to catch up with that lateral motion, and then you recover back to the finish again. So we want you to be in a position, as you load to the top of the backswing, where you feel like you can just simply, get up on your left leg through the ball instead of having to have so much lateral motion. You yourself have said that you feel like you're going to have more effortless power if you're a swinger anyway. So you and I are having the same thoughts about this. So we need to learn how to center up that action instead of being so lateral. Okay, one of the other things I noticed during your swing is that you go up to the top of the backswing, and then as you're coming down, you're in what would be traditionally called a delivery position, where the shaft is parallel to the ground and your hands are right off your right pocket. You still have decent angle at this point, but unfortunately for you, what happens is if you release it feeling like you're on that rear linkage point as you release it, then your hands no longer get ahead of the ball through impact. They're actually behind the ball through impact. And again, this causes a lot of inconsistencies in your compression and in your ball flight. So we want your hands to get more in front of you. So a lot of people feel like they have to wait, and the arms will even come down first. You'll notice that my arms come down in front of my body, and then I post and turn. My hands are much more in front of me. Now, you actually did some work with a tempo trainer with a speedball, type golf club, and you notice that those actually helped you with your impact alignments. Well, in doing both of those, we noticed your hands got more in front of your body. So it's pretty clear to me that you are not a rear linkage golfer, that if anything, you're a center linkage golfer. So again, when we get to that instructional video, we want to find a way to get our hands more in front of us, and that'll keep your hands in front of the ball through impact, which is going to help with your angle of attack into the ball, it's going to help with your compression, it's going to help with your ball flight. All right, Joel, the other thing I want to talk about is your flexibility. With the hip replacements and some of the injuries you've had, plus all that weightlifting you've been doing, it looks to me like you don't have enough rotary flexibility to really be a true swinger, and that may be another reason why you added a lot of that lateral motion in your swing. I know that you worked with Ballard in the past, and that probably was attributed to some of it, but also probably because you're lacking some of this rotary flexibility, you naturally equated to needing more lateral movement in your golf swing to generate the energy. If we can improve your rotary flexibility, you can become a better swinger. The other thing that's going to do is help prevent future injuries coming that you would have had if you don't have the flexibility. So we're going to have to work on that flexibility as well as we go forward. All right, Joel. Thanks for listening to this assessment video. I hope this helps, and the next video coming is going to be your instructional.